You gotta live in your truth. And I've learned my lesson through all of these. You can't go to bed for somebody who ain't ready to go to bed for themselves. You can't.
What's up, sweetie fam? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Forever Patra Denise, produced by Zenny Productions. This here is my sweet tea. Just because it's tea does not mean it's gossip. Hey, and today that's exactly what it means. Y'all, Keesha Kaylee. listen. And y'all know I always have after I talk about the story or whatever, how I feel, y'all know I have a reasoning, like, this is what you should learn from it. And we definitely gonna learn some stuff today. Now, I'm gonna recap a little bit, just a little bit, about this whole situation with Keesha Kaylee. Now, if you have not known, Keesha Kaylee's supposedly best friend named Brittany, who is of the Marshall Party of 5, did a video, which is no longer up, but she did a video pretty much spilling all the tea about Jeremy, Keesha, and Ashley. Ashley's the baby mama. Okay, on there they talked about Jeremy been messing with the baby mama baby mama number 2, or Ashley, his son's mother, for some time now. It wasn't a one night stand or a hit it and quit it type of situation. It was it was a low-key relationship, but wasn't a low-key relationship. Ashley went live, and I'm guessing she had a girlfriend at the time, and they were supposed to raise the baby as a unit, but that didn't work out because her and her girlfriend broke up. So then she wanted Jeremy in the little boy's life. So I don't see how you can't, either what you gotta pick what side you gonna do, right? Unless you got this thing under control, which you don't, you need to pick what side you gonna do. He either gonna be your girlfriend's son and y'all gonna live that life, which is totally okay with me, because that's fine, or you want Jeremy there, which she made it very clear in her live. Jeremy has not been doing anything. He wasn't at the birth, so on and so forth. He wanted her to get an abortion from the beginning. Now, it was said that the reason of him cheating during the pregnancy with that Keesha Kaylee was pregnant with the twins is because Keesha Kaylee could not have sex. She had a very high pregnancy. She had lost a child right before she had got pregnant with twins, and she could not have sex. So she said that on camera before. So his needs were not fulfilled, or could not be fulfilled from her. So he went out and was having relations with somebody else and got somebody else pregnant. They say he's never home. Let me tell you, I do watch her videos, and she is one of my favorite YouTubers, but I'm not worried about if he's home or not. Like, Keesha Kaylee is a very good mother. They're not married, so do I want him to be in his kids' lives? Absolutely. But if she accept that, I'm going to accept that, and that's pure point. They say that Ashley knew about Keesha. They said Keesha DM'd Ashley and told, that's my man, stop messing with him, and they kept messing around. Now, there was a part in Keesha's documentary where her best friend Brittany talked about on her bachelorette night that she saw Jeremy in a car with the girl. Ashley is the girl. Brittany from the Marshall Party of 5 has been married for about 3 or 4 years now. So, y'all put the time together then. Now, there has been speculations that he has been downplaying his relationship with Keesha to everybody else to make it look like that, he not really with Keesha, but in all reality, he with Keesha. He just trying to downplay it to get whoever he want to get. But in real life, he really care about Keesha, right? And not only did you have twins by her, you also end up, having another child by her, because at any time and point, you could walk away. You're an adult. You're not a child. It says the stress, it was also said that the stress of the side baby / relationship with Ashley had her going to labor early with the twins. And I definitely believe that. I had my youngest daughter at 36 weeks, and it was because of the stress of the job. And I ended up having an emergency C-section. I've never had surgery before. That was my first experience, and it was like, either you're going to have this C-section and your baby's gonna live, or you're gonna try to push this baby out naturally, because I have my other 2 babies naturally, and you could be burying your baby. So I definitely understand that. Now it says, this is the biggest thing. Keesha asked Brittany to do the video. It was said that Keesha could not do the video on her platform. Her manager and brands didn't want to see that because she has this whole brand of Keesha Kaylee. And so she needed somebody else to speak for her. You know, why is everybody dogging Keesha and throwing her on the bus, throwing her on the bus, throwing her on the bus, you know, regarding the Jeremy situation when she is the victim? Now, I believe that Keesha Kaylee is the victim. I don't believe that this girl Ashley was messing with Jeremy in advance. Now, do I believe that Jeremy was a dog before? He was cheating and all that before? Possibly. Did Keesha Kaylee know? Possibly. I don't know. I'm not Keesha Kaylee. But what I do know is that Keisha's the victim because Keesha was pregnant first. That boy, that son of Jeremy's only 9 or 10 months old. The twins about to be 2 and Jory about to be 5 months. So make it make sense. It's in between the 2 kids. And she got pregnant not long after the twins turned, or right before the twins turned 1. She was pregnant. So, come on now. It says, I thought about this as I was taking my notes. Yes, I have notes. Yes. Would my best friend do a video like Brittany did on Keesha? Well, first and foremost, my family's not really into family and friends. Well, my family's not really into social media where they would have their own platform. When it comes to like this, as in like a storytelling situation, unless I was teaching you how to do something. So, no, but you never know. You never know. If I felt strong enough like I wanted them to, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe they felt like they wasn't gonna, you know, get into the mess. But I also wouldn't have myself in a situation like this. So, not at 35 and 3 kids. No. I think Brittany has the right to defend her friend. I think that as friends, as my best friend, my baby mama, my line sister, you know, my bestie, I would defend them on social media, in a video, whatever, because that's my job, right or wrong. Because I'm gonna handle the wrong behind doors. But I'm going. You swinging, I'm swinging right behind. We neck and neck. Your swing, my swing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, that's just how I'm cut. Now it says, it's loving YouTube. That's what it is. It's loving YouTube. Like, I can't make this up. As I'm looking at all the big YouTubes, and I've been thinking about doing a video about this. It's been on my mind. It came out the blue of the way YouTube was to the way YouTube now is. And I'm talking about the bigger YouTubers. The way big YouTubers are, it kind of gives YouTube a facade, right? Like the Prince family, Neek and what's that boy that was her baby daddy, Cameron and her baby daddy. Like it just gives it a facade. And in our reality, that's not why I do YouTube, because I like talking. I'm an expressive person. I like fashion. I like this. I like that. The only person I think that lives a pretty decent life, that don't be in no drama, and maybe the drama don't get to me, is Keesha Kaylee. Is Jayla Corian and Raven Elise. Now, I don't really watch Raven Elise videos because a lot of her videos is like home based. But as you see, Jayla Corian and Raven Elise, they mind their business and why they continue to work with bigger and bigger brands. Keywords, minding their business. So they continue to work with major brands. So Jayla Corian is working with Dark and Lovely, Olay, Savage Fenty. Raven Elise is working with Target, Barbie, Walmart, like all these big brands. That's what my mind at. And I wouldn't dare let anybody, no man, nobody, come and pull my brand down. Especially now that I got kids to raise. I.e. Keisha has 3 under 2. Nobody would no. There's nobody that could do that. My husband don't even want to be on camera. The thing about it is because he like he could say something, he could do something, and it could ruin what I got going on. And keeping this stuff under wraps would have been cool for Keesha if she would have never put that book out. And I don't know what she was thinking when she thought to put that book out. I wouldn't have never put that book out, but I honestly think she was trying to help him financially. I mean, that's what I think. What was the reason of putting all your tea out like that? If somebody found out, it would have been speculation. We wouldn't have spoke on it. Somebody found out about Ashli, which is his son's mother, we wouldn't even spoke about it. Because that's how low-key it would have been. Unless Ashli would have said something. And Ashli was the one who didn't say nothing. She was being low-key. Until the book came out. And then people started finding out who she was. And then the sister Shanita, his twin sister, and all this other stuff. Like, I would have been low-key. Because when the twin sister first talked about Keesha Kaylee, Jeremy having a baby, didn't nobody believe her. And that's how it would have continued to be that. And that's it. That's all. Now, Brittany from Marshall Part 5 did an apology video. The first video where she was spilling all the tea is no longer up. It got deleted. And it had thousands of comments. It had, so many views. It was crazy. And so she did a apology video. She apologized to Ashli, which is, as I said before, Jeremy's son's mother. Apologized to Jeremy, and apologized to Keesha, and then she apologized to herself and to her family, because she's a product of her, of her husband, her children, things like that. In the apology video, she spoke about adding fuel to the fire. And she was just like, she didn't realize it was adding fuel to the fire. And I disagree with that. I don't think it was adding fuel to the fire. I think it was giving tea that nobody knew. Because what happened was Keesha Kaylee thought she was going to put a lid on it when she put the book out. But that literally that added fuel to the fire. Enough where the fire got to brewing, and then people got to ask the questions. Before that, like I said, Shanita, the sister, had been said it, but nobody believed her because it's Shanita, right? She been starting messing, yada yada yada. I wouldn't have never let that come out, especially if Ashli wasn't trying to like get clout off of it. And on Ashli's live on Facebook, she said she gonna do a tell all and all that. Now because y'all steadily stirring the pot, she might as well get some this money off it. Go ahead and get me on YouTube. I'm gonna tell the whole story. So now she gonna tell it from her perspective. And what's gonna happen is Jeremy and Keesha is gonna look like liars. And Jeremy got Keesha in some stuff that could ruin Keesha Kaylee. Keesha Kaylee is living this lifestyle because she built this brand. And she built this brand without him. And in the last 2 or 3 years, and now you have kids, now you want to pretty much throw your brand in the dump? That doesn't make any sense. It can't be could it be because it's her first guy she's ever been with? Could it be any of that? Like, I don't know. It's definitely strange for her to be this old with kids to be being a dummy. To me it is. But you know what? Some people don't like her because she kind of allowed the female she was with to act crazy with her too. As I said, that when Ashli comes out with her part of the story, her side, it is going to make Jeremy and Keesha look like liars because they weren't honest from the beginning. So if when the book came out, they'd have told everything, by now it possibly would have been blown over. So what you would have done, I would have done, okay, if brands weren't gonna mess with me for about a year or so, fine. I'm gonna work really, really hard. I'm gonna put out really, really good content so YouTube can pay me good, right? And there's still gonna be some brands that work with you. Maybe not the biggest brand, but still gonna be some brands that work with you. And I'm gonna keep stacking. And then she got the company called Godlinks, and I'm gonna go hard on that. Ooh, I would have went hard on the things I had control on. Now, as I told y'all back when I did the original video about Keesha Kaylee, when this hits the fan, Keesha Kaylee may quit everything. Because her brand's gonna be like little twigs, like a deer. When the first, like Bambi, when you first, boom, you're trying to learn how to walk, that's how it's gonna be. And you blow on it, you put a little weight on it, and it's gonna fall right on over. Listen, is Brittany being a good friend? I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to apologize to nobody but myself. I want to, and to Ashley, because she don't know Ashley like that, and when she said that in the video. I want to apologize to Jeremy. I want to apologize to Keesha, because what Brittany was saying is that Keesha told her, like, you know, you pretty much, she pretty much told too much in the original video that Brittany did, spilling all the tea. Now, you can't control you want me to say something, you can't control how I say it. But she said overall, there was a conversation between Keesha and Brittany, and Keesha wanted people to hear her side and understand that she was the victim. So Brittany said it the way she said. Brittany her channel ain't never been about she's married to her children's father. So it's about family, it's about her husband and her kids and, all that stuff. So I can't say that Brittany is messy or what they call a poop starter or anything. What I can say is that she looked like she was doing her best friend a favor. So I think Brittany was being a good friend because she was trying to help her. She was thinking about the bigger picture. You got these kids, you got this brand. Let me help you. Let y'all see from Keisha's point of view. But it blew up in Brittany's face because when I decided to do the video about Keesha Kaylee yesterday or the other day, all I kept seeing about the videos about Brittany. So it definitely blew up in Brittany's face. Now, I think that the situation has regarding Brittany, because Brittany be getting like threats and her people calling her job, her husband's job. I think y'all gassing that situation up because it's definitely been quite a few people of y'all, and I mean the people that are trying to slander Keesha Kaylee and talk down about her, then done the same thing for your friend when y'all know y'all friend was wrong. You know your friend for stupid enough for staying with such and such. So don't act like you ain't never been in that situation. Ain't that a pot calling the kettle pot black? Calling the kettle pot black. Whatever. You know what I mean? How you gonna say she wrong? Ain't that you living in a glass house but you throwing rocks? Oh, okay. The way Brittany was saying is that Keesha said she's really taking a step back. Hey, I don't know what their personal conversation. They actually have personal conversations. If Brittany said it, she seems to me to be a little bit more truthful, and she's not true, but truthful and honest about it. I definitely think Keesha Kaylee is losing money on brand deals. I definitely think that if she hasn't, she may start. And if this doesn't get under control, and I don't see this get under control anytime soon. Keesha Kaylee, like I told you, I encouraged Brittany to do the original video because she wanted people to hear her side. The way Brittany says is Jeremy and Keesha's relationship has always been toxic. And for the most part, the relationship between Brittany and Keesha is over. Y'all, this right here is modern day stupidity. Keesha needs help. And I said that the other day. She looks bad. You can see it in her face, and I don't mean like hair done, nails done. I mean you can see the stress in her face. She has 3 children under the age of 2, right? 3 in diapers. Her baby daddy ain't nothing, and she wants to put on this facade of this family because that's what she wants. She doesn't want to look like she's a failure to her girls, and I get that. When I say I've been there, I've been there. I did it. I accepted a whole baby that was created while we was together. Don't that sound familiar? But at some point, I was like, listen, I got to take my life back. So I left all my family, everything I had, but 2 cases, and I moved to another state. And I'm not telling Keesha to take everything she has because I know her mama there and all that other thing. But baby, you got to get this under control. And if this is happening to whoever's watching this, get yourself under control. Get it under control. And I think she's going to really take a step back when it comes to Jeremy, because she's seeing that it's stopping her coin. Those coins pay for that car she has to take her daughters to the doctor. That coin pays for that place she lives in because she has to have a place over her head. That coin pays her mother to be a nanny for her. Come on now. This is bigger than just, oh, she love him. No, baby, you got kids. And you're not married. So if you was married, that'd be different. I would give it the whole different scenario. But you got kids. So it's you, your tunnel vision should be you and those kids. And that's it. You know, I get a lot of comments like, oh, Keesha lying. She gonna be with him. I think those brand deals are becoming smaller and smaller. They not offering $10,000. They're offering $2,500. Because they're seeing what she's worth. By the way, Jeremy has put her in a situation she never asked to be in. So if he was cheating on her when they was just them two, oh, you know what? That's something she got to deal with. But now he cheating on her while she was pregnant with their babies and then got like, listen, that's more than anybody can take. And people can say what they want to say in the comments. She lied. She gonna do this. No, baby. I see anxiety attack, nervous breakdown. I know it firsthand, so I can see it in her. Who gonna take care of them babies? Not Jeremy if she have an anxiety attack, a nervous breakdown. Who gonna, them babies can't go with Jeremy. Jeremy car ain't big enough for them babies. Car seats to go in so he could take them kids around while she, you know, gets her money up to get another car, to find another place to live. Like, come on. Like, think about this. This is bigger than just Keesha now. Keesha Kaylee is an entire brand. And that brand revolves around Jewelry, Jaya, and Journey. My brands, any production, revolves around TJ, Rye, and Rhodey. And that's on period. So anything I do to mess that up, messes up the food that go on their table. How they gonna clean their clothes and wash their body. And I'll be danged if I ever let anybody come between that. But again, I married my kid's father. So, or I married him before he was my kid's father. But you know what I mean. But also, I was a baby mama. And I ran. I ran. And I didn't look back. I ain't never moved back. I haven't been back to Michigan in 12 years. 13 years. My son was 2 years old. Keesha Kaylee needs to get this together ASAP before she lose it all over some man that don't want to do right by her. Because guess what? Stepdaddy season is in. And that's on period. Y'all comment down below on what y'all think on Brittany's video. And tell me what y'all think. Y'all know how I feel about Keesha Kaylee. So let's not act like I'm not going to. I know I said like 2 videos ago I wasn't going to make no videos, but I wasn't until she said she was going to break up with Jeremy. So we'll see. Y'all, I'm Forever Patra Denise. And y'all be sweet.